there. Let's sit down. And let's talk. Let's say some stuff. Let's do it. Let's see how it's going. Hey you guys. So I'm gonna be teaching you how to play Wander. So this is actually gonna be for Midi Fighter 64 and for Launchpad, and I guess technically any 64 pad controller, but I will have two separate project files already mapped for you guys for the Midi Fighter 64 and for the Launchpad. Any kind of Launchpad, doesn't matter. So make sure you guys download the right project file. Links are gonna be in the description for that, and let's get going. All right, so what you wanna do first is make sure that your settings are set up properly, like so. And it's gonna be this way for the Midi Fighter and this way for the Launchpad. And then what you wanna do is, first off, there are gonna be 3 different bank switches for this song. And they're going to be bank 1, top left, bank 2, right next to that, bank 3, right next to that. So just remember that, bank 1, bank 2, bank 3. And to start out, you're gonna be in bank 1, and you're just gonna hit the top right button. That's gonna play the little intro part. And then right as soon as that ends, you're going to hit the kick. And there's actually, kick's always gonna be here, but there's 2 snares. There's the verse/intro snare, just like this guy. And then there's also that guy, which is the drop snare. So for the verse/intro, we're gonna be doing this guy, and we're gonna be doing this. And it's basically, we're just gonna walk down these columns, and it's gonna be walk down these rows as we go down the columns. So it's gonna be 3, 3, and then I believe 4, and then 4. So it'll be like, sorry. So it's like 1, 2. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and sorry. I have not slept at all today. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we got boom, ga. So it's like, and the only thing is when you get to this guy, it's like, you know what, might notice it was like, there's like a double kick there. Now, obviously, you know, it's a live performance. You guys can do whatever you want, but if you want to do it exactly like I do, there's that double kick there. So it's like, so that, ba, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick on that. That's like kick, yeah, and then, yeah, so after that, then you're basically in this part where you're like, down on the downbeat, you're gonna do a kick, and then you go, and then ba ba ba. So it's like, so you're basically just kind of snaking along here, and then when you get to this guy, you're gonna hit the kick as well. So it's like that. I think the key switches, hold on. I was playing this earlier. I think I messed up the bank switches. There we go. Okay, so now it's on the right key switches. So from here, so let's see. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I will make sure that when I give it to you guys, that the key switch is down here, because these change every other time you push it. So it'll be like, or, so you guys can notice the difference. So if it's on the right key switch for the first time, it's basically gonna be, you go ba 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 ch ba ba do. It's like ba ba da, and then you're back into it over here. Same thing there with the kick. Now you do a little different. Bam, bam, ba. So basically, whoop. Again, that's the key switch. You're gonna have the little bass fill there. So basically, hold on. And so after you do that, you're gonna go through that, then you're gonna hit this guy, and that's gonna trigger the build as well as the kick. So you're gonna hit the kick and the build. And yeah. So basically, and then as the build's going on, you're just gonna do a kick pattern. Up to you what you wanna do. If you wanna, go exactly like I did in the video. Then it's gonna be a kick right here. Kick right here. No, but you can spice it up. Whatever you want. That wasn't what I did in the video, but that's what I'm saying. It's a live performance. You can do whatever you want. So at the end of that, sometime during that, you wanna hit this second bank switch over here, sometime during that build. It doesn't matter when. And then when you get to the second drop, you're basically going to do these like really fast, like 16th notes, and then you're basically gonna snake your way to the bottom with the right hand, and you're just doing the kick pattern. But it's like you got to move quick because it's the way I do it is like left, left, right, right, and then meet together on this guy, and then the snare. So it's like left, left, right. Whoop. So that's how I do it: left, left, right, right, and then meet together. Whoop. So I'm gonna stop right there, and this guy's gonna key switch as well. Oh wait, no, he's not. Just kidding. He does when you go to third bank. So you're just gonna snake down. So it's like, sorry. There we go. And then, oh wait. Oh yeah, I know I did that. Okay. So basically, so again, so left, left, right, right, and then you're gonna do the kick pattern. And then basically, you're going to do this same thing. It's like, but I do this whole thing with the right hand. So it's like pinky, ring, middle, 2 if you're a piano player, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then you're gonna switch to the third bank switch. So it's like snare, bank switch, just like that. So it's like, again, on the second bank switch, snare, bank switch, and then you basically reset. And you'll notice now there's like that little riser. Tick, 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 tick. And also some of the notes are a little different. So right there, that one, yeah, so see how that's now different on the third bank. So anyway, going to the beginning of the drop. So you got left, left, right, right. So basically, at the end of that, you're going to need to, what I do is I go kick, kick, snare, kick, and then snare, first bank switch, and then you're basically back into the first verse. So it's like, if I'm doing this, and then we're back in. Just make sure you land on the right button, unlike me. And then you basically do exactly the same thing as the beginning. So I'm gonna skip that because it's literally the same thing. The only difference is then for the second drop, it's actually twice as long. So what you're gonna do for the second drop, you're gonna have your build and it's gonna go, and then you're gonna go. And then here, instead of going da na na na, you're gonna go to this guy. And then basically that kind of resets you back into that A section of the drop. So basically you're on the, you go da na 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 na, and then you do the 1, 2, 3, 4, and you take it back to the second bank. So you're on the third bank, so it's like, and then just reset. And then basically just play the drop as you would, except instead of ending on this guy, you end here. So you're like, I need to stop hitting the record button. You do this guy, which is like the little water droplet, and then the outro. So it's like, because that's that. All right, so I'll play the second drop for you guys. And that's just reset, basically. Yep. So I hope all you guys are doing well, and I will see you in the next one.